everyone, and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. Today's video is going to be part 2 of our master bathroom remodel. 2 weeks ago I posted our first video of this series, and in that video we had our first demo day in the bathroom. We removed the shower, the countertop, the sinks, the faucets, all of that came out of the bathroom. And today's video is going to be demo day part 2 and also just making more progress in that bathroom. So I'll show some footage here of where we're at currently in the bathroom before we get started today. Like we had said in the last video, we were trying to decide whether or not to restore the vanity or just buy a whole new one, and we ended up deciding to just give this vanity away for free. I had talked about it in that last video. The vanity was just kind of beyond repair. It was really old. All the drawers were broke, all of the doors didn't line up. So we decided we're just gonna get rid of it and put a whole new vanity in here. If we're going to be doing a whole new bathroom in here with new flooring and new shower and everything else, we might as well just put a new nice vanity in here. And a lot of you were saying that as well in the comments. So the other thing we were trying to decide on was whether or not to add a freestanding tub on that big empty space that we had to the right of the shower. So we did finally make the decision that we are going to install a freestanding tub in the bathroom. We're going to do a lot of the work ourselves to help cut back on the cost. And a lot of you suggested in the last video that we cut that shower wall halfway down and then put the shower head on the exterior wall, which was a really great idea and something that we were considering. So there actually is already piping on that exterior wall for us to do a shower head. So that is what we decided to do. I already ordered that shower head off of Amazon. I'll put a picture of it right here. I just went with a matte black shower head. So we're going to start off this morning by removing the old vanity and the mirror. But before we do that, I'm going to clean the mirror and then take pictures of the mirror and the vanity and post it for free if somebody local can come and pick it up today. So we started off by removing this old vanity, and as we took it apart, we were so glad that we were getting this thing out of here. We had to remove this one door here in order to get the smaller part of the vanity unattached from the big part of the vanity, because they had screwed them together with the hinges that they used to attach this door, and it was basically falling apart as we were removing this thing. So glad that we decided to just replace it. So we got both of those apart from each other, and then we carried out the biggest piece first and then did the second smaller piece, and we did have someone come and pick up the vanity and also the mirror probably about 30 minutes after this, which was awesome. We were glad somebody could just come and take all of this off of our hands. After we got the vanity pieces removed, we removed this giant mirror on this wall, which of course proved to be very difficult because it's a huge mirror that's very heavy. So we carried this really carefully out of the bathroom, barely fit it around the hallway and then just took it right out the front doors here, set it on the front porch, and then he just was able to load that right in his trailer. I was hoping to keep the mirror and just frame it out, but since we're going with a smaller vanity, this mirror would have been way too big. The mirror was 105 inches long, and the vanity I'm going to put here is 72 inches. I'm going to take a quick minute here to share with you the sponsor of today's video, which is Policy Genius. Policy Genius is America's leading online insurance marketplace, so they put the top home and auto insurance companies in one place for you to compare. I really wish I would have known about Policy Genius last year when we were buying this fixer-upper and I was shopping for homeowners insurance, but now that I do know about them, I'm using Policy Genius to be sure that I'm getting the best rate possible. And so many of you have been telling me lately that you're buying your first home, which is so exciting. So I know a lot of you are looking for homeowners insurance, so be sure that you go and check out Policy Genius, because it is so important to compare your home insurance options before you buy. And if you already have home insurance, Policy Genius can reshop your policies each year. You just answer a couple questions about yourself and your property on the Policy Genius website, and then they will compare your existing policies against others to be sure that you're getting the right coverage at the best possible price. And if Policy Genius finds a better rate, they'll get you switched for free. And Policy Genius has saved their home and auto insurance customers an average of $1,000 per year. Visit policygenius.com/happy home to shop the market and start saving today. Okay, so here is where we are at. In here we got the vanity removed and the mirror, and Jalen also took off the old water lines down here because they are really old. And he's also going to have to move things around a little bit because we'll be doing a smaller vanity. I think the ones I'm looking at are about 72 inches, and we're just going to center it here on this wall with the new mirror. So now we're going to work on cleaning some of this up and then get started working on the shower and also the drain over here. I just ran out and got this scraper. I'm going to try to scrape down a little bit of this edge here that was behind the mirror. Some of these areas are definitely going to have to be retextured because the texture is just basically coming off. So at this point, we spent the rest of the afternoon switching the shower head from that little wall over there to the right over to this exterior wall, which we thought was going to be just a quick little project. It'll be super easy, just swap it from one wall to the other. But of course, when you're doing home renovations, things always take longer or are more difficult than you think they're going to be. At one point, I was just sitting there with a bowl and like 3 sopping wet towels trying to take care of the water that was just constantly coming out of the one pipe on this exterior wall. We couldn't figure out another way to drain it. There was just like water sitting in the pipe, even though we had the water off outside. And then we realized that there was a faucet, an exterior faucet on the outside of the house, right on the other side of the wall. So if we just had that on, it would drain all of the water out of the pipe, and then Jalen could finish hooking up all of these pipes and everything. But yeah, it was kind of a crazy afternoon, really stressful, but that is just the reality of home renovations. Things always don't go perfectly, but we did get it figured out by that evening, and a plumber did stop by that evening just to help us finish it up. So 2 days later, Jalen rented this jackhammer and he was going to jackhammer up the concrete for the drain and everything. Right before he started doing this, we actually started to think maybe we just won't jackhammer up the concrete. This is going to be such a huge job. He's probably going to be jackhammering for hours. We just couldn't decide if we wanted to do it or not, but he decided to just go ahead and start jackhammering. And the day before that, he noticed that this square of concrete right here looked different than the other concrete on the floor, and we couldn't figure out for the longest time why they had piping on either side of the shower for like 2 different shower heads. The piping on the left side of the shower we know was for the tub that they used to have in there where the shower is, but we couldn't figure out why they had the shower on the other wall. And the day before, when Jalen saw that the concrete was different, he said, "I bet there used to be a tiny shower right here, just like what is over in the guest bathroom, and that is why they have the shower head on this wall, because there used to be that little shower over here." And if that was the case, it was going to make putting in a drain for the tub super easy, but there was no guarantee that once he started jackhammering, he would actually find the old shower and the old shower drain. But sure enough, here as you can see, he jackhammered down about 4 inches, and you can see the tile of that old shower right there, which is just crazy. And he only ended up having to jackhammer for about 20 minutes. So we were so thankful that this turned into a much easier job than we thought it was going to be, especially after what had happened 2 days before.
Why are you so cute?
I don't know.
See, we just couldn't figure out why they had piping on this wall and piping on that wall. Why would it be over here? And then once he realized that there used to be a shower here, it all made sense. This over here was for the shower, and this over here was for the tub that they had right here.
I'll get the pipe ran today, pull the water lines for the faucet, and then I'll put a little bit of the dirt back, but I can't concrete yet, so.
Yeah, we're waiting until the tub gets here in a few days, and then just to make sure
that we have the right fittings and the way it ties into the tub, I'm not 100% sure. Other than that, after I put a little bit of dirt back, we can clean all this out, just clean it up. And I need to insulate behind all the shower pipes that we put up. You have to insulate really good behind all your water lines. So we're putting a new one of this valve in for a new shower deal.
Yeah, that showed up yesterday.
So I gotta put that in, then once I do that, I'll tuck insulation all behind this really nice. I'm gonna take the water lines from here, where the old shower was. I'm gonna put elbows right here, run them through this wall here, and then back that direction.
For the tub, and we're gonna have the faucet for the tub just come right out of the wall. Our shower head and handle that I ordered off of Amazon came in the mail today. I love this, the matte black color, how modern it looks. I'll be sure and put a link for it down below. It was a really good price. So it should come with everything that we need here, including this piece, which Jalen has to install before we do the tile. Turn this water back on. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Okay, so we're gonna clean some of this up and just call it a day. This was just so crazy over here that it ended up being as easy as it was because of this old shower that used to be here. Now that it's cleaned up, you can kind of see the square of where the shower used to be, and they filled in this other concrete. Jalen just got down here the other day and he was like, this concrete is not the same as the other stuff. And lo and behold, a few inches below the concrete, there's the tile of that old shower. Quite the adventure. We're a long ways from being done here, but we're making progress. I already picked out a double vanity online. I just haven't quite ordered it yet. I wanted to go in a few stores and look at some vanities before I did. I also went over and looked at the shower doors. I've been looking at a few of those online as well. I think we're going to go with a glass sliding shower door with black hardware. Okay, so I just pulled up to Target here. I'm gonna run in here and see what they have just to get a little bit of inspiration. Maybe I can find a couple of things for the bathroom. I'm kind of trying to piece together a color palette and a theme for the bathroom, so I feel like just walking in a couple stores will help to give me inspiration. And this Target is right near the Tucson International Airport, so you probably can hear some airplanes flying over. So that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're enjoying getting to see every step of this bathroom makeover. I feel like it really helps you to see behind the scenes and just see everything that goes into doing your own bathroom makeover. Stay tuned because next week we're going to be switching over to the kitchen. Our new kitchen countertops are getting installed. We'll be doing backsplash and just working in there over the next 2 weeks, so be sure that you're subscribed. And a big thank you again to Policy Genius for sponsoring this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.